OTF Sports presents Fumble and Recovery. Adrian Peterson. Just the name alone strikes fear into defenses and commands respect across the league. Before the injury that changed everything, Peterson was already a certified legend in the making. Drafted by the Minnesota Vikings in 2007, this man redefined what it meant to be a dominant running back in the NFL. His combination of speed, power, and vision was unmatched. He wasn't just running past defenders, he was running through them. By the end of the 2011 season, Adrian was already a four-time Pro Bowler, had rushed for over 1,000 yards in every full season he played, and was on pace to etch his name alongside the greatest running backs of all time. He was a one-man wrecking crew, unstoppable, untouchable. But on Christmas Eve of 2011, everything changed. One tackle, one moment, and the trajectory of Adrian's career seemed uncertain. Torn ACL, torn MCL, a devastating injury that would have ended the careers of most players. But as you're about to see, Adrian Peterson isn't most players. This is OTF Sports, and this is Fumble Recovery. Section 2, the fumble, the injury. December 24th, 2011, it was a regular season game against the Washington Redskins. Adrian Peterson had already racked up 84 rushing yards and a touchdown. It seemed just like another day at the office for one of NFL's most dominant forces. But late in the third quarter, disaster struck. On a routine handoff, Peterson took the ball up the middle. As he fought for extra yards, safety Dejan Gomes came in low on the tackle. The hit didn't look catastrophic at first, but when Peterson didn't get up, the stadium fell silent. It was later revealed that Adrian had torn both his ACL and MCL in his left knee, a devastating injury for any athlete, let alone a running back who relied on explosive cuts and sheer power. For most players, this is the kind of injury that marks the beginning of the end. Careers have been cut short for less, and for Adrian, many believe the same fate awaited him. But this wasn't just a physical blow. For a competitor like Peterson, this injury was a direct challenge to everything he stood for. This was the fumble, and now the question was simple. Could he recover?
Okay, let's go.
Section 3, the recovery, the comeback. Adrian Peterson is a different breed. While most players might have spent months soaking or doubting their future, Peterson made it clear from the very beginning. He wasn't just coming back, he was coming back stronger. The recovery process began with ACL reconstruction surgery. From there, it was an uphill battle. Peterson's rehab was as intense as his game day performances. His workouts was legendary. Even among NFL players, stories began to circulate about how hard he was pushing himself. Blood flow restriction therapy, stem cell treatments, hyperbaric chambers. Peterson went all in. His mentality was simple: leave no stone unturned. 8 months. That's how long it took for Adrian Peterson to do the impossible. Week 1 of the 2012 NFL season, Peterson wasn't just on the field. He was on the starting lineup for the Minnesota Vikings. To put that in perspective, most athletes don't return to full strength for at least a year, and many never reach their pre-injury levels again. Adrian wasn't just back. Section 4, the recovery, an MVP season. The 2012 season wasn't just a comeback for Adrian Peterson. It was a masterpiece. Week after week, he reminded everyone why he was one of the greatest running backs to ever play the game. By mid-season, the doubters were silent. Peterson's vision, his cuts, his explosiveness, it was all still there. And then some. By the end of the season, AP had rushed for 2,097 yards, falling just 8 yards short of Eric Dickerson's all-time single-season rushing record. Let that sink in. Less than a year removed from tearing his ACL and MCL, AP came within a hair of NFL history. He wasn't just a feel-good story. He was the league's MVP, the best player in the NFL. And to top it all off, he led the Vikings to the playoffs, carrying the team on his back the way only Adrian Peterson could. Section 5, outcome and legacy. Adrian Peterson's comeback wasn't just a testament to his physical abilities. It was a masterclass in resilience, determination, and sheer willpower. His 2012 season remains one of the most remarkable in NFL history, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, greatness can prevail. Today, Peterson's legacy as one of the greatest running backs ever is cemented, but his story is bigger than football. It's about perseverance. It's about setting a goal and refusing to let anything, injuries, critics, or doubt stand in your way. Adrian Peterson didn't just recover, he redefined what was possible. Section 6, Takeaway, Final Words. So what can we learn from Adrian Peterson's story? It's simple. No matter how hard you fall, no matter how bleak the situation may seem, there's always a path forward. It won't be easy. It won't happen overnight. But if you put in the work, if you believe in yourself, you can recover. Adrian Peterson didn't just bounce back, he came back better. And that's why his story will always be one of the most inspiring in sports history. Thanks for watching Fumble Recovery. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories of resilience and comebacks. Who should we cover next? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, remember, it's not about the fumble, it's about the recovery. This is OTF Sports.